Hey everyone, John here! And for a long time, I've been at war with stickers. Let me show you what I mean. So there is a store here in the UK and other parts of Europe called CEX. They want you to call them sex, but they're called CEX. And they have two kinds of stickers. There's usually a sticker down here with the price, and a sticker up here with the brand, the store brand. And this sticker is impossible to get off. Sometimes it's an easy glide, but most of the time it will just do this. And so I've kind of become accustomed to never taking their stickers off. A bunch of my games are just branded with sex, and I don't want that anymore. But sometimes it's worse than this, because if you go through with it, you end up with something like this over here. And depending on the lighting angle, you may think this is fine. But listen. Do you hear that? It's as sticky as glue? Yeah, it is glue. It's sticky is the problem I'm getting at, and it can get far worse than just being a little bit sticky, as some games, like this game here, Konami Crazy Race. What happened to Goemon's face? His face has been ripped off by the price. So on cardboard games, this can be devastating. And in Europe, Sega Saturn cases are entirely cardboard. And I've got a couple of Saturn games with prices that must be 20 to 30 years old that I can't get rid of. So what we're going to do is go through parts of my library and get rid of these stickers, both on fairly recent games and also very old games. And I was thinking, well, what's the best way to do this? We could buy products, but that would cost money. So is there a free solution? Is there something we can do? And my buddy Alex, who's currently working on a game called Mythwrecked, you can wishlist it on Steam, came up with a great solution. Melt them off with a hairdryer. So you and I are going to go and point a hairdryer at a bunch of games and see if this works. But before we do, a word from our sponsors.
This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. It's review season, and that means I'm busier than ever. Busy days mean my time is at a premium, and thankfully, HelloFresh is here to help. I need wholesome meals that can save me and my family time and money. And with 3 of us, HelloFresh's customizable options to fit my 2 picky eaters mean there's something for everyone. And with pre-portioned ingredients, I'm only paying for what I need. I gotta admit, summer was not kind to my health and fitness goals. The heat had me staying in and eating out. Thankfully, HelloFresh offers more than 30 calorie-smart and protein-smart recipes each week. These no-hassle, chef-quality meals help me stay on track, and thanks to the huge variety of choices, I never get bored. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and if you subscribe now, you'll get free breakfast for life. Every single HelloFresh delivery will include a totally free breakfast item, and these things are delicious. So if you could, do me and the rest of GVG a favor. Please consider subscribing. Use my code GVGSEP10 and get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. 1 breakfast item per box while subscription is active if you're in the US. Outside the US, the local discount will apply. Thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it.
I realize not everyone has dealt with CEX stickers, so allow me to demonstrate the problem. Here's GoldenEye 007 Reloaded for PlayStation 3, and as you can see here, I have no confidence in this sticker. It's tearing already. I can try peeling from the other side, and maybe there's a chance I can salvage this, but the most likely outcome is this: sticker residue. I've bought so many games from this store, and usually it's the round sticker that causes the problem. The price ones, they often just slide right off very nicely, but these little round ones, they're a problem. Especially on games that have been on the shelves for a very long time. The sticker kind of becomes one with the box, and so usually when I buy games from CEX, I just don't take the stickers off because it makes the box look dirtier and worse. However, let's try blowing. I'm gonna blast hot air from the hairdryer for around 15 to 30 seconds right on the sticker, and it's gonna melt the glue underneath. Let's see just how well this works. Whoa. Holy moly, that came right off. As you can see right here, without heating this box up, it's going to be very difficult to remove the sticker. I'm already ripping it, just trying to get a little grip on the corner. So let's heat this buddy up and try again. Wonderful! So, I've got quite a lot of games to de-sticker. Let's just go ahead and de-sticker them. Let me just fast forward a bit here. Now, some of these did just peel right off without any heating. Some of them are fine. I'm not saying every single CEX sticker is a mark of the devil, just most of them. And so, I then wondered, what about games that I've already kinda ruined trying to get the sticker off? Can I salvage them? Let's turn to Bravely Default 2, which I got from Game in a 3 for 2 offer, which they no longer do anymore, but the sticker just went, no, I am not leaving this box. And it's right on the spine, so I could see it whenever I looked at my shelf. It's been a eyesore for a long time now. Any attempt to peel this off further is just going to make it look worse. But let's give it the air. And after a bit of blasting, look at that. Now, the actual switch box itself has been damaged a bit where my nails were trying to get the sticker off in the first place, and I can't fix that. But the evidence of a sticker being there is pretty much gone now, both in the corner and on the spine. And there's another spine that's always bugged me. Fear for the PlayStation 3. This sticker was definitely put on with the intent of never coming off. It looks like there's layers to this sticker, in fact. And so I blasted this sticker for a while, and while I could make it somewhat better, I could not remove the entire sticker. I think I'd have to blast this thing for like an hour to make any kind of dent. There's just so many layers that getting to the glue underneath is going to take a long time. So let's put Fear to the side for now. And of course, I've been waiting to try this game here. Panza Dragon for the Sega Saturn. So European Sega Saturn boxes are essentially printed on cardboard. Like you can see right here on the back of the box, that's just a print put onto cardboard. And so cleaning that off and trying to get a sticker off could be devastating to the condition of the box. You could rip it, just a big old white rip. And so I blew on Panza Dragon for a very long time. We're talking just like 15 minutes of heat. And this sticker has been on here since around 1995, which for reference was the year I was born. Imagine if a sticker was put on me at birth and it was just never removed. That's going to become one with you, especially when you're made of cardboard. So there's two stickers. There's one in the corner and there's one right here. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I made a dent. I managed to scrub away some of the sticker from the box without actually damaging the box itself. And that's good. But I kind of prefer a box that's been cursed with a big sticker than a box with all this sticker residue. This just looks kind of ugly now, and I'm not sure I can salvage it just by putting more heat on. Maybe I could if I did it for a very long time, but I'm kind of worried of setting fire to the box at this rate, because making cardboard very hot probably isn't the best for fire safety. So Panza Dragon is joining Fear in the corner. We'll come back to you in a little bit, Panza Dragon. I swear I will not let you live like this. For most other games, to remove the sticker, all it took was heating the sticker up for around 20 seconds, and while it could still be a little bit fiddly, it came off so much easier than just doing it raw. Every single heat up was a success, like the sticker came off for all of them, but some did still leave some sticker residue. Clearly I didn't heat up the glue for long enough. In some of these cases, the sticker's been on for a long time, and it's just become part of the box. So I'm going to leave a little pile of residue-plagued games. But after a lot of hair-drying video game boxes, I was left with nothing more to do. Every single game was without a sticker. And while there were a few that was still a little bit stickery from residue or things that wouldn't quite come off, I was pretty happy with what we achieved here. So what are we going to do to go the extra mile to clean the other games? Can I just blast more heat at them to melt the residue off? Maybe. Maybe doing that for a very long time would do that. But I'm going to go to more professional means. So many of you recommended Goo Gone. this is a liquid substance that you put on a surface and then wipe it off, and theoretically, it should take away any sticky matter. So, let's see if it works. But very important to remember, take the paper inlay out from the box, because if you do this while wiping on the front of the box, you're probably going to make it damp and it's not going to look very good. So take that away. And what I'm going to do is put some Goo Gone on a baby wipe. We're double teaming it here. We've got the cleansing power of a baby wipe mixed with the Goo Gone. And let's see, can we scrub away all the sticky matter? And to my surprise, on the very first game we tried, it came off immediately. Just a few scrubs, it was gone. That isn't to say that every game was as easy as this, like some of them took a lot more than that, and for a few of them, I just outright poured the Goo Gone right onto the box rather than putting it on the baby wipe, because they needed it. They needed it bad. Speaking of games that needed it bad, Fear. Fear needed it very, very badly. I don't know how much Goo Gone I poured on this box over here. This thing's been heated up with a hairdryer for a long, long time. It's been scrubbed with Goo Gone, and after a lot of scrubbing, one layer of the sticker finally came off, and that just left me with more layers. It took a lot of Goo Gone, a lot of scrubbing, a lot of heat, but finally, Fear looks somewhat presentable. It's been really satisfying to clean all these games and make them look good, and it's always bugged me that when I put these sticky ones on the shelf, it just sticks to the other games and then makes them a bit sticky, so this has been a dream come true. But finally, we are left with Panza Dragon. And this is going to be quite a tricky one because of course the game is made of cardboard and I don't really want to get that wet. So what I did here was first I dried out the baby wipe a little bit, not all the way, a little bit, poured some Goo Gone on and just held it on the box. I didn't want to rub it around and just spread the dampness. We're just kind of doing the bare minimum we can while still applying some Goo Gone to this box. And it didn't seem to do much at first, but then I started rubbing. I just started rubbing the sticker, and to my surprise, it started to come off. Just little rubs, trying to be somewhat gentle and not really scratch the box up much, and eventually the sticker was entirely gone. Panza Dragon definitely took a lot of time to de-sticker, and I'm not sure the Goo Gone alone would have done it. I think all that hair drying helped to somewhat peel off the glue from behind the sticker, and then in tandem with the Goo Gone, we have fixed it. I can finally see the gun and the spiky head of the dragon. These details have been missing to me for years, and it looks beautiful. So, the answer to the age-old question. Can you remove a sticker from a video game box by just blasting it with a hairdryer? Yes, you absolutely can. It definitely depends on how long the sticker has been there for. How persistent is that sticker? But for the most part, just blasting it for 20 to 30 seconds will be enough to melt that glue so you can just easily peel it off without fear of sticker residue. Some of them may need a lot more blowing than that, and other ones may need some products beyond a hairdryer. But let's just say you have no money, but you've got lots of stickers, and you have a hairdryer. I think I know a trick for you, buddy. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. We appreciate it so much, and I will catch you next time. This is probably the last hairdryer video, I'm afraid, though. So if you've searched hairdryer, you found us this way. I'm afraid we're not really a hairdryer channel. Maybe in the future. Anyway, catch you next time. Bye.